Peglin just came out with a super nice update. It adds a few things, but the main key thing I want to focus on today, and hopefully I find some new bosses, is the custom start deck, which allows me to try out the new orb, the Ether Wheel, which I think is an amazing orb. Refresh the board when this orb leaves the pegboard. It just makes everything feel. It just makes you feel a lot better because, like, the Minotaur boss, it has like the power slides. I love refreshing the pegboard after I'm done the power slides, so that just makes that easier. And the other thing it adds is the refresher course. Muster Coal, it every 4 times the board is refreshed, randomly gain 1 Muster Coal or 1 Spinets. So that's either +1 +0 or +0 +1. So I think that's awesome. It really empowers. I think it really adds a level to refresh builds that normally wasn't there. So I'm gonna go with that, and I did get the Refilibuster for as another relic here. Whenever the board is refreshed, deal damage to target damage equal to the number of pegs restored. I'd love to get a good refresh build going right now, just to kind of showcase how strong I don't know actually if it's going to be like insanely strong, but I do think it's going to be pretty good. Like, it could I'm just thinking, like, having all the refreshes, so if you can really get like a good refresh synergy, it's gonna be pretty amazing. I am going Cruciball 7 just to see, just give it like an accurate test. I'm probably it's been Cruciball 7 is just insanely tough, and sadly they didn't add another Cruciball level yet, which I was hoping for, because I really do enjoy how challenging it is. But that will have to be another time. And there we go. This is actually the new orb. Ooh, another one too. I will take another one, sure. Oh, there's a lot of elite fights here. I'm gonna try and get as many of them as I can. Hopefully I find a refresh orb, because I think that would be pretty damn good. So if I don't take this, either way I'm fine. And this was the way I did want to go, because I do want to fight the elite rather than run away from it. I want to try this new orb against the Minotaur, because instantly, as soon as I saw this, I thought of the Minotaur boss, because like that just seems pretty amazing for that. Because generally speaking, when I'm fighting that boss, it's you have one amazing shot and then kind of like 1 or 2 really bad shots. This will kind of empower like 1 amazing shot followed by 1 amazing shot. And its stats are pretty good too. Like it is a 2-4. And 2-4s are just generally pretty good. So I am trying to I'll try to take as many fights as I can, and I will also to get the refresh orb just to really showcase the refresh synergy. And I'll also try and take just as many of these, like, just refresh synergy as I can. Hopefully, I didn't skip it to get down to it yet, just because I do want everything to be on the board as I blow up the bombs. This fight is kind of hard, I will say that, but I generally take just a little more damage than I want to fighting this. I hope I don't hit that refresh too early, because that's a really good one to have just so I can refresh early on. Kind of control it, and I will just use it now. That's also a pretty good refresh location. It really sucks whenever it's like on these bottom rows and it's so hard to hit and you have to dig for it. Doesn't matter if I hit a crit on my stones now too, because the refresher course actually kicked in. So I get 1 extra Muster Coal I didn't even realize. And 2 extra Muster Coal. Now I don't want to hit crits. I find that really cool. Doesn't matter on this one now, though. Pretty good shot. Well, I think it's just a general really good build. Like, I'm expecting it to do very well. I'm also hoping that throughout this... wait. I think this is good. Oh, this got nerfed. So it's it used to be plus 20 damage on the bombs, but now it's only plus 15. I think that's a good change because bombs were just absurdly strong for a long time. Like you could basically do like any build and just get a bunch of bombs and it would be fine. I will say, one thing I was kind of disappointed that didn't change was the Sapper Sack. I still think it's so strong. Well, I guess I was reading the patch notes for it, and I didn't see it. I might have just glossed over it, though. I sometimes do that. One extra bomb, and everything shall die. I'm still really gunning for a refresh build here. I think it'd be awesome. Sadly, I haven't found, like, any. I'm just gonna heal, because I do have some refreshes going on anyway, and I'd rather just have full health going into the elite fights here. Oh, perfect. I get to test out my theory of, is this actually good? I hope I'm right. I think I will be. Because, like, yeah, so I power slided, and now it's just a full board again. Hopefully I hit this crit because it's a 2-4 now. I did get the I got the new buff, because Mustard Coal was always in the game, but not the whatchamadu. Crit buff one. I will do this. See, that's what I meant too, like it felt really bad on that one shot after I did the power slide because it was just like 3 pegs because I had to just shoot straight for a refresh orb, but not having to do that was pretty amazing, pretty great. Not used to not having to do that, and I'll do it again here. Hopefully it gets down into the crit. Probably won't. Just snuck right through. Might be fine anyway. Hopefully it's fine anyway. It does look like it's able to. Pretty good fight overall. You know what? I'll take another ether wheel. Spent the first time you would lose health each battle or heal 1 every 12. I don't have any healing, so I'm gonna take that for now. I think either one were good enough. But I did just want to go with that one for now. Hopefully I loosen up some bombs here, but it doesn't look like I will. That's okay. Oh, nice! Killed everything and hit the back one because of it. I don't oftentimes manage to be able to get that many hits. Really good. And I do have extra crit damage right now. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. And I am really, really enjoying the Aether Wheel. I think it's Ether Wheel? I think it's one of my favorite orbs at this point. I haven't even used it that much, but I'm already like attached to it. I think it's a great orb. Let's see. And I will just shoot this that way. Hopefully it's okay. It still gets a refresh, which is what I mainly wanted to shoot it for. Because the current refresh is just buried so far in there that I don't want to have to deal with that. I did get an extra Mustard Coal too. Hopefully that matter. Hopefully it hits a crit. Shame. Still fine though. I will be able to kill it. It did not take too much here. And I will just heal again. Oh, great. Activated crits also refresh the board. That's a really good bit, really good for my build. And I will just go this way because do I want to take the fights or the question marks? I like both right now because I want the refreshing peg. Enemies don't get their extra turn for your first reload. Just kind of like a simple thing. I don't have a huge deck, so it's probably gonna come in handy. I just want to run now. I don't want extra stones, so I think the stone build can be good, but I don't have anything to support it, and I want the refresh board orb. Ooh, I got another ether wheel. I just have a ton of ether wheels right now, and I'm okay with it. I love this orb. Ooh, and I can get rid of a stone. Everything is ether wheel. Everything's turning up ether wheel. Now I just need a refresh orb. If it can hit 2 bombs... Actually, that's probably good enough there. Because they do 65, so 2 bombs are actually able to kill everything on the board now. I forgot about that on the last one. So, 1... That's able to kill the front one. I'm expecting that this is not going to be actually able to hit that bomb. So... Which... Oh, it did! It was able to. Nice. So not only is it refreshed fully for me... The crit was in a really bad spot there, and that was just a bad shot in general, sadly. I'm gonna just swap to this, because I do have the decoy orb, so it doesn't get its first turn, and it was looking like it would be a decent shot at the very least. It didn't turn out to be, but... That's... Every shot, just a fresh board. Oh, wow. I'm loving the ether wheel. I really am. If I'd known I was going to get this many, I wouldn't have started with one. I would have just kept my starting one, but I wanted to make sure that I could actually show it off in a run. I will take the Doctor Orb. I do need some healing. And the Lucky Penny, the board containing 2 additional crits, is actually really good for my build, because it refreshes on a crit now. So it's essentially just 2 extra refresh pegs for my refresh build. Which I will gladly take any day of the week. Really good peg. Really good. I'm gonna skip that. Don't need it. Hopefully I don't need it at all here. But if I do, it'll still be fine. I will just go for you. Everything. It's really stacking up this book a lot, which is really awesome to see. Really showing out how strong it can be. This is even without the refresh orb, which is kind of crazy, because the refresh orb is, I think, what would benefit, like, stack up the book the most. Hopefully this hits the crit inside. It didn't, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm inside now. Uh-oh. Triple refresh. I will gladly take a triple refresh. And I am able to just kill very soon anyway. I do... Wow, I didn't even realize the book's procced 4 times in that fight. Oh, sweet! Not only is it now a refresh whenever it leaves, but it also gets the refresh orb's passive of refresh the board when it's discarded. That's pretty sweet. And this, if I get the refresh orb, is perfect for that. The reason why I don't like taking it normally on, like, high Cruciball levels is because it's kind of hard to guarantee a refresh, but everything is refreshing now, so I'm okay with it. I also, one thing I did notice in the patch notes is they actually changed some of the floors, specifically this one. They added a few more bombs to it, and they added some cool new mechanics that I hope I get to see. I think it'd be pretty cool to find them. And they did lower the health of the demon wall, which I really appreciate, because I think it was so strong. The demon wall is ridiculous. Everything seems to be giving me Mustercall. I don't want to hit a crit at this point. Well, I'd be fine with it because it also refreshes the board. That was a lot of refreshes. It was bouncing between two at the same time. That's always nice to see. I didn't need to refresh there, did I? Everything's Musterkle. I have 5 Musterkle from this book. That's pretty awesome, actually. Oh, I was so focused on the upgrading the new orb that I wasn't even paying attention. I kind of forgot about my Doctor. I need to upgrade that one. I have so many of the new orb. I love it. Cruciball is actually really good now, too. Oh, wow. Cruciball is pretty insane. It's because I have the heavy shaft potion. I wasn't even thinking about it. But because every crit refreshes the board, it's also insane. Oh, here we go. Here's the shielded pegs. So the shielded enemies will shield pegs from your hits. And you need to kill the shield to be able to open up those pegs. You might be able to hit them just in general. I'm not 100% certain how it works. But that's just generally it. Also, the shields have a lot more health, it looks like. I don't love that. I don't love that at all. I do love this Cruciball refreshing everything it hits, though. 3 crits down at the bottom, wow. Oh, that's kind of neat. Bombs finally actually take into account the... Bombs take into account the minus 0.5% on the, 0.5% on the things. On the, half damage on the shields. Which I think... It makes it a bit harder, but it's also fine. I think they did counteract that a bit with adding as many bombs as they did. Because even this stage, I'm noticing a lot more bombs, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, and I broke a shield there. Nice. How did this end up doing as much damage as it did? I have 2-4 right now. Because it's just been hitting so many crits that refresh the board because of my Cruciball. This build seems really quite strong. I kind of expected it to be, because just looking at that one relic, it almost like, that one relic alone kind of builds up everything about this build. I'm not sure if it's just me as well, but the enemy thing at the bottom just seems more vibrant. It's kind of a neat change. Doesn't look like there's any new bombs here. Well, that's okay. 3-6. I do want to just hit a crit here. Hopefully I get crit the Spiness and not the Musterkle. It does look like I got Musterkle though. Finally able to kill the shield. And that killing the shield also unlocks all the pegs that are locked by the shield, which is it's a good thing for sure. And it looks like I will be able to just kill that now. I'd love to get down to the bomb, but doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Is it gonna... I was hoping it might break the shield, doesn't look like it will. I think it's kind of neat. It might almost make... It might make it a bit harder to deal with because of all the changes to, like... They really buffed the shield. Oh my. If I had the crit fleece right now, it would be ridiculous. How long is it gonna get stuck here? It's finally out. It's finally out, and I am so happy it is. It did 10k on that hit, which is insane. Oh my god! I didn't even notice. It's 1917. I have plus 1917 on all my orbs because it's just getting stuck like this. Holy crap. You couldn't have asked for a better showcase of how this could be strong. That's awesome. That's so satisfying to see. No wonder it was getting so strong. I was wondering, like, how did it do 10k damage? That's how it got it got like 1920 or something, and now I'm at 2017. Wow. That's pretty cool. A 2420 stone. The refresh build, I'm liking the refresh build, I'm not gonna lie. I know this is probably like a pretty special circumstance, but I'm excited to see how it does against the wall. I think it's gonna melt the wall. I'm really happy I got it, and I also got the durable pegs with everything. This is probably the best case scenario. I'm not even gonna throw this. It scares me. I don't want to have to wait again. And I think having 2219 is good enough to kill a 150 health enemy. Now here's the question. What do I want to upgrade? So that's a pretty minimal upgrade. I will upgrade the Doctor, but I think that's the most impactful of them all. I cannot believe that got stuck there. That's so cool. This should honestly also get stuck here too a bit. Hopefully it gets some decent scaling. I do think the refresh build is going to be, like, if you can make it happen, I think it's going to be one of the stronger synergies. Like, currently, I'd say the strongest synergy in the game is going to be bomb synergy, of course. Like, there's just so much support for it that it has to be the bomb synergy. I think the next strongest one might be crit synergy, but I think refresh synergy also might be, like, right there. Then followed by, like, maybe stone synergy, and then you've got your blind synergy, and I'd say stone and upgrading peg synergies are about on the same level, and then you've got your blind echo scaling. Self-damage builds are actually pretty good. Not as good. I'd say they're probably on the tier of, like, average. But I think Refresh Orb is definitely going to be above average. Ooh, activating Refresh Pegs activates nearby pegs when hit. That's awesome. I always take that. That's one of my favorite ones. I think that one and the Enhanced Gunpowder that also on a bomb activates all the nearby pegs. I don't want to do this. I think this is gonna take me over to the other side, and I like my side now. I get an extra relic this way. Still haven't found a refresh orb, though, which is kind of upsetting. You have +1 orb discards. Pretty good. It's just generally good there. Oh, so this is new. These two pockets here weren't normally there. So they definitely have added new bombs and such. Good to see. I do like having more bombs on this stage. It does make non-AoE builds feel a bit better, for sure. Dang. The lower bomb made that thing survive by like 8 health. Oh, it got stuck in there. I'll take it. Hopefully the Bold Orb does some good damage here, because it is AoE, so... let's see. If it does... What do I need it to? 250? Yeah, that's good enough. Kills the entire board. Unless the shields have some wonky effects to them, it does kill everything. And it does not. I will gladly upgrade the Bold Orb because of that. And I'll take the extra question mark. I have a little bit more control over where I want to go now. Upgrade an orb. I'll upgrade my Bold Orb once more. Although I don't know if that was the right call. But it is the call I decided to go with. Hopefully I can get another elite fight. Board containing one additional crit is basically the board contains one additional refresh. So more refresh synergy for me. I love to see that. I'm just gonna make a beeline for the bold orb I have. One bold orb's probably gonna be enough to kill this, as long as I get some decent scaling. And maybe hit some bombs along the way, please? Please hit some decent bombs? No? Maybe? Can't get it stuck anywhere, which is what I've been wanting to do. The durable pegs are definitely, they're a double-edged sword, I'd say. Because, yeah, they are really good for having some insane stuff happen, but it's also, like, they can really screw you. But they're pretty good. Pretty dang good, if you do ask me. That's... How am I gonna make it down there? It took me forever to actually make it down through the pegboard. I'm just gonna take the fight. I don't want the extra stones. I am going to do that. Hopefully this... I'd love to get it caught inside of one of them so it can build up some decent damage. But I understand that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do with durable pegs. I do want to also just make a beeline for my bold orb again, I think. I'm going up an elite fight. Do I care about having full health? I don't know is the question, the answer. Okay. Let's see. I will heal, you know what? I'll heal. It's kind of like a nothing shot at this point, because I'm going to take the 12 anyway. And just having... Oh, I have 2 discards. I absolutely forgot about 2 discards. But, it's kind of like having nothing as a shot, so it's whatever. I could have gotten down to that orb way faster if I remembered that. Kind of upsetting that I forgot. Can't believe I did that. This should be pretty good. Because it can't fit through the middle here, so it should be able to just, like, do a pretty sizable amount that should be able to kill. And it does look like it will be able to. It's just bouncing straight down. It's bouncing straight up and down on a peg. I've never seen that before. That's super funny. I'll upgrade my another ether wheel. I just want a stupid refresh orb. Please give me one. It's okay that I have the Cruciball. Ooh, the Cruciball could be insane here. Get some good scaling early on. Didn't get as much as I wanted, only 1-1. I wish it got stuck a bit better, but 1-1 is still pretty good, and it was still decent damage on top of that. Not complaining at all. Decent damage again here. I'm not too worried about this Demon Wall. I think the other fight is definitely harder. I think it's probably going to be even harder now with the shielded pegs. The shielded pegs and the shield buff. It's definitely going to be, like, a harder fight, even now. Which is insane, because it was already, like, a ridiculously hard fight. Hopefully it hits. I am scaling pretty hard. It's +2/+2 already. Oh, wow. I think this build also just is the reload synergy, just like a little bit better almost. Which is kind of crazy, because the reload synergy was like decent, but it definitely wasn't that. Also, that is not considering the cheese build that I had. highly recommend checking that build out. At the end, it really came all together. It was so cool at the end. The cheese build, the cheese is awesome. Also, refreshive. Yeah, just more refreshes. Whenever I kill an enemy, refresh board, I'll take it. More refreshes, can't go wrong with that. Hopefully I got the Cruciball early on here. Actually, I don't want the Cruciball early on here. Because I want this to, like, eat some of them. I do hope it hits some of these crits and refreshes, though. Will it? Ooh, nice, it did. And it refreshes once more at the end. Kill the front one, and then it eats the back one. Hell yes. I think the Bold Orb's gonna be pretty insane here. If it hit the crit, it did. No, it got stuck in the corner! Oh, it was gonna be so good. That is one thing that is kind of unfortunate about the, durable pegs. It does get things stuck. Oh, that's what I like to see. I'm pretty set for the rest of it. I'm +5, +6 now. And if I can get around again, even better. But I think this fight is going to be a lot easier. This is a huge change. Wow. I know in the patch notes it said it was going to nerf the healing of, or the health of the demon wall. But I wasn't expecting it to be like 1,000. Because I'm pretty sure before it was almost 10,000. Now it's like 8,750. That's pretty dang good. And just every shot now is like incredibly strong right now. Love to see that. Just instantly get it. The Cruciball absolutely made this so strong. 1,000 damage on every hit, leaving the board refreshed every time. That's great. I think the Ether Wheel is one of my new favorite orbs. It just feels so... It feels really nice to use. Because there's so many times where you'll end a shot, and it'll just leave the pegboard completely destroyed, so like, this just negates all that, and I'm happy about that. 12:15. I'm hoping this doesn't get stuck again. I don't think it will. I think it's far enough down now that it won't. Oh, never mind, it will. It got teleported up to the top. Nice. I was looking for it, like it just instantly, whoop, now I'm at the top. Insane how much damage I've done this fight, because it's not even halfway to me and it's already dead. I'll upgrade the Cruciball. 9 to 7 now is pretty good. This is kind of tough. I kind of like everything here. This makes refreshing it a bit better. I think I'm going to take the Peglin Satchel, randomly adding 2 orbs, and then randomly upgrading orbs 4 times, because I have 2 discards right now, and I think adding 4 upgrades to my deck can be really good. Ooh, sweet! I got the new boss fight. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I was really kind of dreading that I wouldn't get it. Nice, I got one of my favorite orbs too, Nosfor Batu. I'm not going to shoot it now, but it is actually one of my favorite orbs, so that's pretty cool. I think, I just find the self-damage builds kind of interesting, and then Nosfor Batu I think does it really well, because it does self-damage you, but it heals you normally more than you're taking, so I'm okay with that. I do really like what I got as upgrades and orbs, though, from that. I'm pretty happy with that. Still need to get a... I am just going to remove a stone here. I just want stones out of my deck. But I think the... what was I on about? It was going to be good. It was an idea. It was going to be great, I think. Although, probably not. It's probably something dumb, knowing me. What was I forget now. I can't believe I haven't found a refresh orb, though. Kind of ridiculous. Refresh synergy seems pretty amazing, though. Okay. So, just gonna go down the side here. I'm excited to see what this new boss is. Like, I saw a photo of it. That's all I've seen of it. I have no clue anything of what it does or anything along those lines, so it could be pretty cool. You know, I definitely could have gone with the refilling chalice. It probably would have been better than the Peglin satchel, but I want to showcase the refresh more than I want to showcase crit. And this is Cruciball 7. This isn't Cruciball 0. This is Cruciball 7. I was meaning to do it on Cruciball 0. I was, like, kind of debating between it. And I lost a run on Cruciball 7, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go straight into it. Like, I'll go into 0 just so I can showcase and find new stuff. Ooh. This is kind of tough. I will randomly remove it. I hope that didn't remove all... It removed, like, almost all the ether wheels. No! Oh, that's so sad. And that was such a mistake. Why'd I do that? Oh, no, that might screw me. Maybe not. Hopefully I find some cool orbs here. I do still have healing and bold orbs and stuff, so I think I'll be fine. But I was really just wanting to showcase, like, the new stuff. But I wasn't able to do it the first time around. So I'm really happy that this run, I'm actually getting, like, so much synergy for what I'm looking for until I screwed up and got rid of everything. And the new boss, I hope, is really cool. I do persist on that thing. I'm so upset with myself. Well, I didn't think... I saw remove half your orbs, and I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, oh, maybe I'll get lucky. But I forgot that I had a really specialized build already. That's really silly of me. I'm kind of upset with myself now. But I think it's fine. I think it'll still be fine. I think it still shows most of the new stuff. Hopefully I'm able to, like, recover some of them. And I will just heal now. I might as well. And it didn't even get rid of my level 1 sphere. Wow. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I'll just go Aether Wheel. I do have the decoy orb, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's okay as well, because I do have both the decoy orb and 2 discards, so I can kind of get exactly what I'm looking for every shot, at least. So there's that. I wish this would just end. It's getting stuck here. I think it's able to kill. I am going to take a bit of damage, but that's reasonable. Maybe now that I got rid of my Cruciball, it will be like, it'll take pity on me and be like, yeah, you can have a refresh orb now. I'll just heal now. I think the Bob Orb is really good right now, but I just, again, like, I just want to showcase new stuff. I'm really happy with the update so far. Like, just the small stuff it adds, I think, is really, really nice. Small changes. I really can't get over, like, how much small changes to games can really change, like, the whole feeling of it. Like, just all the quality of life stuff. Like, custom start decks, insane. I was not expecting them to add it. I'm really happy they did. Because I think it just makes it a lot easier to not have to do mods for it. Can't really go with that. Oh, it is actually quite nice. I was half expecting the Aether Wheel to not refresh the board when it went through the portals, but I'm quite glad it does. I'll just go for Bold Orb. Shoot it down this side. I guess I'm shooting it down this side. Losing it on 6 stats here. Probably would have been enough to kill everything. Or at least the front 3, maybe? Maybe not the middle one. Go for the sphere. Sure, I'll go for the sphere. Get a crit. Hopefully more crits. Yeah, get 3 damage extra on crits. Of course, now it doesn't hit that crit either. Awesome. That's fine. I really hope I don't somehow screw up. I think I'm even going to avoid elite fights, even though I do want to do it. I think I'm going to avoid elite fights just so I can see the boss. Even if I die on it, I'd like to at least see the boss, see what it does, stuff like that, you know? The corn's kind of really helping. I kind of forgot it existed, but I'm kind of happy it's there. Just give me a few pegs over time. A few heals over time. And then this should be able to kill. Which is 611 either well. Nope, not even. Nice. Just went straight down the hole. Even without Cruciball synergy, like, I'm getting a lot of Mustercoal here. I will take another one, sure. I'm definitely going down... I'd like to go down this path so I get more question marks. I'm probably going to go down the other way, though, if I had to guess. Oof. Oh, the black hole actually really helped me there. Bad cheese. I actually have, like, basically the bad cheese build right now, which is insane to me. At least if I were able to remove orbs and then stuff. I don't want that, so I'll just dash through it. Hopefully I get some interesting question marks here. I don't love this fight. I think it's... I think you're gonna take so much damage on it that it's kind of scary. But, I think I should be fine overall, because I do have the Docked Orb regardless. In fact, I'm probably just gonna throw the Docked Orb to blow up the bombs. I am a bit scared that I'm not gonna be able to, like, heal or hit enough bombs to be able to do this, because this is seriously just, like, hit the bombs or you die. In fact, I'm gonna do this. I think it has the best chance of hitting a bomb. And even if not, it's just massive damage all across the board. Which, really good for me. Awesome. I was so nervous this fight was gonna go poorly. I'm happy it went okay. I only took like 50 damage. Oh, it's not even done yet. Damn it. I really wanted it to be done. Oh, now I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna take more damage. At least I get one bomb here. Is this gonna be enough to kill? I think it is. Whew. Nerve-wracking. Very, very nerve-wracking. I don't like that fight. With durable pegs, at least. This is also nerve-wracking. I will just swap immediately to the Bold Orb, so I can hopefully do, like, kill the nearest one pretty quick. If it hits a crit, which it might, how'd it manage to squeeze through everything there? Still able to kill everything, which is great. Just what I needed. I'll go for the sphere here. Hopefully get it down one of these corridors on the side. Wasn't able to. This will kill both the two front things. I'm gonna shoot this for the sole reason of I think it's gonna heal me more than I might take. But I could be wrong on that one. Shoot up. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Not that, though. I didn't want that to happen. Hopefully the Bold Orb's near the top. I say hopefully the Bold Orb's near the top, and then it's the bottom orb. That's not what I wanted. Still fine. It's not gonna blow up until next turn. And... ooh, nice. This should do massive damage. Hit the crit. I think it's gonna kill everything, which is great. There's the Aether Wheel passive really coming in handy, because it was able to refresh the board here. It wouldn't have... I think it might have been able to kill regardless, but I am happy I got it anyway, just in case. More Aether Wheel upgrade, sure. Get a free refresh now. Please be the forest boss. Hopefully the forest boss. Brace yourself for impact, or... Yeah, I'll brace myself. I'll probably heal before the final fight. Probably. Big asterisk there. I'm pretty confident I will. I'll at least heal some. Mainly from the, ouch! Maybe not. I should have shot the doctor, I guess. Although I can probably do some shenanigans right now. As long as a bomb isn't hit, I can do some interesting shenanigans where I just kind of, like, ignore everything. 2 bombs, I guess. 2 bombs. Not even just 1. Please just go down. Thank you. Oh, damn it. 2 bombs were hit. I'll just heal. Sweet! I can get down into the final boss now! The new one! That's what I like to see. As long as I don't take, like, 80 damage somehow, I'll be happy. And... Thank you. Navigating with durable pegs is so hard. What is this? The pegs are just squares. This is so weird. Oh. Oh, wow. You reveal the pegs as you go down. That's awesome. This is so cool. That's so cool. Oh, was able to get a crit there. Nice. This is so cool. I really like this. Oh, it takes half damage from bombs, it looks like. So are bombs just used for, like, killing the enemies? Oh, and that's cool. It looks like there's also, like, aerial, bomb peglins. That's kind of neat. Don't know how I feel about it yet, but it's kind of neat, for sure. Like... I think this is actually going to be a really hard fight. At least it doesn't do too much damage, it doesn't look like. 400. Yeah, it doesn't do... Oh, it's gaining Muster Coal, though. Ooh. That's kind of scary. Wonder what all these greens and, like, yellows are. Kind of weird. I'm gonna target this guy now. It's kind of closer. Guess it didn't really matter. What's going on with this? It's like I feel like I'm playing Minesweeper right now. Just with all these like random squares. Is like when a bomb's hit, maybe some of them are activated or something? I don't know. This is a really strange boss. I am able to kill and actually reveal a bit more. I'm super confused as to what's going on here. I'm not gonna heal just yet. That might be a mistake, but I would like to get like a bit more in here. Maybe if I like destroy all of these, it will like what am I thinking? Maybe if I destroy everything, it will actually like just kill the final boss or something like that. I missed? Do I need to bomb that thing? Uh-oh. Nice. I am gonna heal now, and I'll probably heal again afterwards. Because I'm gonna take damage from blowing up here. Hopefully it's not that bad. It was kind of bad. Please hit a bomb. Hit a bomb, please! No, not quite. Okay. It's good. If it can hit more bombs, that'd be great. That'd be grand, even. What is this board, though? It's confusing me so much. I think I might die here. Unless, like, something weird happens, I'm probably gonna die. Definitely harder than the other boss. Definitely more unique, too. Wow, that got so strong so fast. Maybe it was durable pegs that cost me this, but regardless, that's the new update. I wish I was able to kill that thing, but man, that's really cool. New update. If I will also be streaming on Twitch. I stream various roguelikes, and my general channel is just general roguelikes, and again, I'm nearing 500 subs. Like, if you could consider liking and subscribing, that'd be amazing to me.